Hello?
Hi there. So, Windsor calling from Best Buy. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. Yeah, I had a call scheduled with you. I understand you've been having a bit of a problem.
Yes. Getting the delivery for this washer and dryer was a nightmare.
Tell me what happened.
So we ordered the original washer and dryer. It showed up on Wednesday, 3 weeks ago now. And on that day, the guys brought it up here. They installed it. They didn't notice, and we didn't notice until the next team came to remove it, that the entire top right of the washer and dryer was dented in. So then when they tried it on, it created a loud dunk, 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 dunk sound. They're like, this is defective. We have to have another team come and get it. At this point, I have a newborn son who is 6 days old. Then
congratulations.
They were like on the thank you. They were like the people will have them come. They'll come Saturday. So it was 4 days later. Remove this one and bring the replacement. That team came. They forgot, or they weren't told that they set the first team set the washer and dryer up, plugged in the water hoses and everything. The second team came that Saturday. They took the defective washer and dryer. That's when we realized that there was a giant dent in the side, and replaced it with a new one. But they had not brought the electrical cable, and they were unable to use or refused to use the first cable, because they didn't realize they would need a cable for a new washer and dryer they were setting up, apparently. They refused to set it up. They then said, we will schedule someone to come on Monday to replace, to reinstall the washer and dryer and bring a new cable. And then they left. No one ever called. I then called the next day, and they told us that no one informed them that this happened. And so the earliest that someone could come was that Wednesday. So at this point, I'm now going a week and a half with no washer and dryer and a newborn, with a bunch of wet towels and diapers and clothes that I can't wash. So I had to have someone run an hour away to my parents' house to do the laundry there and bring it back. So that was a fun experience. Then that Wednesday, the team comes. They then inform us they have the cable, though no one told us there would be a cable. So I actually went and bought a second cable at Best Buy, because the person on the phone said, oh, it's not a guarantee it would show up with a cable. So now I have my own extra cable for no reason. That person then, they showed up, then tell me, possibly due to how the other people set it up or something from before, there's a little bit of water leakage, and we are no longer able to install any of this. And then put the cable into the washer and dryer, and then left with the washer and dryer in the middle of my kitchen, forcing me and my father-in-law, who's around 70, to have to try and install it ourselves, pushing it into the wall.
Okay, so do you have a working washer and dryer at the moment?
Yes.
So it's all installed and it is working. Have you had the water leakage investigated? Did we find out where that came from?
It was just that the twist thing that is now open just wasn't closing entirely, it looks like.
Right, okay, got you. So, I mean, in terms of a resolution, in terms of what we can do here at corporate, what is it you would like us to do for you?
I would like some amount of my money back. Especially because I paid for extra warranty, extra installation features, and have now gone through a world of headache.
Okay, I'm filling out a form here, which I may need to escalate to my supervisor. Now, you say you needed assistance from your 70-year-old father, was it, to push the washer dryer back in place?
Yeah.
And
install it. We had to do all the plugging in. We had to get all the thing working.
So you had to plug it in and push it across the kitchen. Is that right?
Correct.
And sorry, just to confirm, is there like a medical reason that you couldn't have just done that yourself, or you just couldn't do that?
Doing it alone would have made it too heavy for me to push on my own.
So it was too heavy for you to push a washer.
The place that it goes into is like a washer and dryer sized inset. So you have.
I imagine so. Yeah, I imagine
when you
so that doesn't affect the weight of the unit, though, does it?
No.
No. Okay. So you just couldn't push the washer dryer yourself?
Correct.
Okay, I'll just make a note of that here. And you did manage to plug in the power cord, correct? You did that yourself, that was no problem?
Yes.
Okie dokie, got you. Just making some notes here. Yeah, I mean, in terms of what I'm authorized to offer myself, generally what we like to do for our customers as a goodwill gesture in cases like this is offer a $20 Olive Garden gift certificate, which obviously you and your...
No, give me your manager.
I'm sorry?
Can I talk to your manager, please?
Yeah, can I ask the reason why exactly?
Because you just said you were not authorized to give me anything other than an Olive Garden gift certificate for $20.
Yes, yeah, that's what we generally do
washer and dryer.
When there's been, like a minor inconvenience. That's the kind of thing we would offer.
This wasn't a minor inconvenience. I waited 3 weeks to get a thing. You removed my washer and dryer that was working, not great, and then 3 weeks later, after multiple delays and zero help from your team, I had to then install a washer and dryer myself. After you guys didn't bring a cable that you should have brought because your team forgot it, after your first team delivered a entirely dented and defective product.
Right. I mean, that was something I did need to take some notes on here. How did the first one get damaged exactly? Was it dropped during?
We don't know. It was the delivery people installed it, and when the second team removed it, it was fully dented on the top right-hand corner.
Okay. Because I'm just looking through the notes on your account here. That's not the exact notes they put down here. It just says damaged by customer on the notes that they left.
Absolutely untrue.
So was there any kind of accident? Did it get dropped by yourself when you were moving it?
No, this was the first one. So the very first washer and dryer.
That's what I'm. Yeah,
the delivery team. Let me explain. The very first washer and dryer that was delivered by your team.
Yes.
They brought it upstairs. They hooked it up. They pushed it into the slot. It is an unmovable location. You cannot move the washer and dryer once it's in there without a team of at least two people. They then plugged it in. They turned it on. As soon as they turned it on, it made a loud thunking noise. They then reported it as damaged, and that is why the second team came. When the second team came, they removed the washer dryer from that nook, and that is when they noticed a top right-hand corner of the washer and dryer had a massive dent within it.
Okay. Sorry, just taking a note of all that. Yeah, I mean, the best I could do is I could probably extend it to a $25 Olive Garden gift certificate.
Give me your manager.
If that would just help alleviate, the inconvenience a little bit.
It absolutely won't.
Okay. Yeah, I can pass you on to my manager if he's available. Are you okay to hold for a moment while I do that?
Yes.
Okay, one moment there.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold.
All right, is that you, Scobie? Oh.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, hi.
How's it going? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Sorry
hi, Scobie. It's Windsor. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. What's going on today?
Got a call on hold on line 3. He can't hear us right now. It's one that came from social media. I think they mentioned it in the meeting a few days ago. Dude bought a washer dryer. It was damaged. Had to wait for another one. He's a complete pussy. He's complaining that, I couldn't even push it across the kitchen myself. I had to get my 70-year-old father to help. Anyway, now he's wanting...
Me?
Yeah, no, I offered him the Olive Garden thing, like they said, but he's not happy. He wants to speak to a manager. He's wanting, cash money for this, just for, having to push the washer across the kitchen.
So he's a real asshole.
Oh,
You're sending me a real prick right now.
Yeah, I know. He's been a real dick about it. Yeah. Can you just see if you can offer him, a partial refund or something?
So he just completely declined the Olive Garden? He didn't want nothing to do with it?
Yeah, I offered him the full $25, and he was like, I want to speak to your manager. Usual crap.
He's a pussy. Okay. You can go ahead and send him through.
All right, cheers, Scobie. He's on line 3, so just press *3.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for holding her through to Scobie McGuire, Best Buy supervisor. How may I assist?
Hi, can I have your name and the name of the person who was previously on?
Yes, sir. My name is Scobie. That's Scoby. The individual you spoke to prior, I believe, was Windsor. Does that sound right? Windsor Castle?
Windsor Castle? Perfect. And which division are you guys in?
This is Best Buy corporate, sir. You've been transferred over to a supervisor.
Great. So, I have an issue I've been dealing with. I don't know how much the notes are in there. About 4 weeks ago, we bought a washer and dryer from your team. It was delivered defective, damaged. The people who delivered it didn't know it was damaged when they delivered it. Then a week later, they then scheduled a replacement for that Saturday. That team came in. They did not have the necessary equipment to hook the washer and dryer up. For no reason, they said they forgot that cable, and so that they were going to have to reschedule someone else to deliver it. Then 3 days later, they said that they would be there on that following Monday. When we called your team, that scheduled delivery wasn't scheduled, so we had to reschedule it for 3 days later. I am now going 14 days without a washer and dryer with a newborn child in my house. That third
congratulations,
team showed up.
Sir.
They then said they can't plug it in due to regulations from the delivery company, and all they could do was give me the cable, and they left after that installation was then not done, leaving a washer and dryer in our kitchen, which we then had to push it in. I then called your team, or you on Wednesday. He said he could not reschedule until Friday, so we're now waiting until this Friday, where I'm now on the phone with you. And for some reason, your system messed up. I've been recording this call.
Yeah, I do understand that. Obviously,
you just had with your superior while I was on hold was presented to me, and I have an entire conversation recorded where you called me a pussy and an asshole, and I have the entire conversation recorded with both of your names. And I want all my fucking money back.
Hold on there one moment, sir. I'm having a little difficulty hearing you. I'm hoping just calm down for a moment. So, who did you have this discussion with that profane language? Who did you speak with?
The conversation you just had before I got on the phone, when you got on the phone with me, the entire conversation with the person I was on the phone before was recorded and projected to me. I heard the entire conversation.
So you were just, I haven't spoken to you prior. This is the first conversation. Forgive me. I didn't mean to interrupt. This is the first conversation that I have had with you.
No.
I have not spoken to you before.
I had a conversation with your inferior, the employee that works for you.
My inferior?
When he transferred the call to you, the employee that works for you, under you, you're his superior, you're his manager. He then put me on hold, or tried to, and then tried transferring me to you. And you and him had a conversation that I recorded because you, for some reason, didn't put me on hold. So I heard the whole thing, and he called me a real pussy and an asshole, and then you called me an asshole. Said, oh, this guy's going to be a real asshole getting on the phone with me. And then you picked up the phone. I heard that whole conversation that you had and have recorded it.
So this is a two-party consent state. I don't think you have my permission to go ahead and look, I really don't know what you're talking about. I haven't spoken to you. I haven't spoken to any of I have not spoken to the individual that you just spoke to. Okay. He chatted me. There was no conversation. So I don't know exactly what you may have heard. I don't know if you have the TV on in the background. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. But allow me to go ahead and try to help you out with your issue.
Pretty blatant. It's pretty blatant.
I'm sorry?
I know you're lying to me right now, and the video is going to show that you're lying to me. So I would like all my money back and to keep this washer and dryer.
What did you just call me?
Honestly, I'd like more than that.
Well, what did you just call me, sir?
I said that I would like all my money back.
Did you just call me out of my name?
I didn't call you out of your name. Excuse me?
Is Scobie McGuire going to have to slap a bitch? I'm not violent. I try to be professional. I don't know why in the world you're giving me this attitude. I'm only on the line to try to help you, sir.
Did you just say you were going to slap? What did you just say to me?
Recording deleted.
What recording do you have there, sir, on your end?
It sounds like you just deleted the recording on your side. And I heard the audio.
No, I'm asking you a question. You said
deleted
several times that you have a recording on your end. Again,
Can I talk to your
illegal,
manager,
might
please?
add.
Can I talk to your manager?
I can see if one is available.
Thank you.
One moment, please.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold.
Hi, this is Hank. How can I help you? Hello?
Hello, are you there?
Hi, yes. Can you hear me, sir?
I can.
Okay, good. Yes, how can I help you, sir? My name is Hank.
Hi, Hank. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. How are you doing, sir?
Good. This doesn't sound like a real person.
Excuse me?
This does not sound like a real person.
Well, I have no idea what you're referring to, sir. I'm a supervisor here. How can I help you?
Hi, can I have your supervisor number?
Yeah, absolutely. My employee ID number is 80085. Now, is there something I can help you with, sir? Is this a legitimate call?
Yeah, sorry. I've been transferred.
Tell me what happened, sir. Tell me what happened. I'll try and help you, okay? I'm a manager here.
No, you're not. You just gave me your employee ID number as BO.
Excuse me? It's an 8, not a B.
All right. I'm currently dealing with the fact that I was given a defective washer and dryer, and then through a 3-week process had difficulty getting it installed. Is it possible to get some amount of reimbursement for this version because your team is being relatively unhelpful and insulting?
Well, okay, I'm just reading the notes here on the system. Did somebody mention to you that we have offered a $25 Olive Garden gift certificate? Did they mention that to you?
Yes, that was an offer, and I for a $3,000 installation and washer and dryer experience, that is not something I'm willing to accept for the difficulty this has caused.
Well, hold on a minute here, sir. You spent $3,000 on the washing machine? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Can I get someone other than you? Because you're obviously the person I was just talking to making a weird voice.
Excuse me, Mr. Scobie is right here next to me, sir. Mr. Scobie, are you still on the line?
Yes, I'm still on the line here.
I have no idea what this gentleman is referring to here, but he's trying to accuse me of being the same person as you. Is this a legitimate phone call?
Sir, that is my manager, sir.
Now, sir, what is it you would like us to do? How can we help you?
I would like reimbursement on the purchase I made.
Okay, are you returning the item, sir? Would you like to return the item? Is that what you're telling me?
No, I would not. The one that I eventually got is working, but currently this is a pretty insulting experience.
Nobody has insulted you, sir. I'm not sure why you're expecting reimbursement for an item that you've actually received and you're happy with. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
All right, I think I'm going to jump off. Thank you so much.
You're gonna do what now?
I'm going to jump off the phone. Thank you so much.
What's the matter, sir?
You are all being extremely... it's okay. I'm going to...
Well, do you want to speak to the senior manager? Her name is...
I call him back as Windsor now. What a prick.
Hi, you reached the offices of Alex Kessler. Please leave a message.
Oh, no. He's probably checking out the phone number. Yeah, he is. Hello? Hello, Alex?
Hello, yes.
Hi, Alex. It's Windsor. I saw that the call got terminated there with the supervisor, and I just wanted to check that everything got resolved for you before I close this case.
So can you explain to me? I'm just a little confused. What office is this?
This is the corporate office, sir.
For Best Buy.
Yes.
And how did you get my phone number?
It's on your file here from your order.
And what prompted you to call?
Excuse me, I thought we already discussed this, sir. I was just checking that everything got resolved.
I'm just wanting to make sure. What prompted your specific office to give me a call?
Well, you had called us. I think you're confused. You're the one that called into us.
Yes, but what?
Yeah, we didn't call you, so
I called. Correct.
I mean, are you happy for me to mark this as resolved? That's all I need to know. Or
no,
would you like?
I don't want it to be marked resolved.
Okay, if you don't want me to mark this as resolved, the only thing I can do is escalate this to my senior manager, Kathy. But that is all I could really do.
That would be great.
Okay, are you okay to hold for a moment? I'll see if she's available now.
Yes.
Okay, one moment.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold.
Hello, you've reached Kathy. How may I help you?
Hi, Kathy. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
I'm a little troubled. So this is a long kind of story, but the short version of it is Windsor, who I was previously talking to, called because we had a pretty frustrating issue with our washer and dryer, with 3 multiple deliveries that over a 2-week period involving us having a newborn child, getting a washer dryer for it, and it not working, and it taking 3 weeks to fix it, and every single time eventually leading us to have to do the installation even though we paid for it. But we're kind of past that now because during the last hour, or about 30 minutes, Windsor called me. I then explained my problem, and he offered me a $20 gift card to Olive Garden, which I rejected because this was a pretty expensive experience, and the amount of effort it's now taken to be able to go through this was pretty disruptive for how much money we've been spending with Best Buy. He then transferred me to his supervisor. During that transfer, there was an error, I guess, on your side where the phone, even though I was supposed to be on hold, I was able to hear the conversation he had with his previous supervisor. During that experience, and I'm assuming just now with you, he was also this way, though I did not hear that one. And I have recorded that part of the conversation and am currently recording now. Mm-hmm. He called me a pussy and said that I'm a giant asshole. And the person he talked to was like, oh, so I'm talking to an asshole right now. I was then transferred to that phone. I then explained that that's what's happened. The person I was on the phone with then, which I also have the name of recorded, said that I was, what did he say exactly? He said that he was going to punch a bitch out at one point during the call. He then deleted the recording. I heard the computer software say deleting recording on their side. Okay. He then transferred me to a fake manager who talked to me in a loud, nerdy voice. And when I asked for their employer number, gave me the numbers 8008S or 85, which spells out boobs. And I have all of it recorded.
Oh, dear. This is this is very concerning to me.
Yeah.
So I'm the junior vice president here of customer relations. So I'm going to get this sorted for you. So I'm very sorry to hear that. And I'm just, right now as we speak, I'm sorry. I'm so upset. I can't get my words out. I'm writing to my IT department and see if they can pull up a recording of that call, so I can, after we're done on the phone here, I can take a listen and see what transpired and what happened. So we'll see about that, and I'll be in touch about that. So the washer and dryer don't work? Is that correct?
No. So a washer and dryer were delivered. The dryer was defective after the installation. They then scheduled someone to come in that weekend to replace it. That team came in. They replaced it. At that point, they noticed that either the delivery or even before it got to us, there was a dent within the dryer. They then did not have the right cable to replace it. They forgot the electrical cable needed to plug in the new washer and dryer, and said that they would schedule a new team to come in that following Monday, two days later. When we called on that Monday, we were told that was never scheduled and that call never happened. That team then sent out a new person to come out that following Wednesday. By the time they came on that Wednesday to install the cable and plug it all in, they informed us that due to a water leak that was coming off of the hose that the previous people used, they couldn't do the installation themselves. They installed the electrical cable but left the washer and dryer in our kitchen, and then me and my father-in-law hooked up the washer and dryer ourselves after they left, leaving it in the middle of our kitchen.
Okay. So what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to schedule a deinstallation.
We don't. It is currently working. The washer and dryer is plugged in, installed, and working, and we do not want it to be moved because to go through the HOA to get it moved out of here would be extremely difficult.
Okay. So what did you want us to do then?
The first time I called, the lady said that there was a chance between a 2% and 5% discount to be able to be reimbursed to us. At this point, with how this has, I don't know what I want. This is an insane situation.
Okay, so what I can offer you is a $25. Yeah, no problem. So what I can offer you is a $25 Olive Garden gift card for your troubles.
Yeah, that is definitely not going to be enough.
Okay. You could have what 5% back would be as an Olive Garden gift card. Their breadsticks are amazing. I'm actually going there tonight.
What was your name again? I'm sorry.
Kathy.
And you are the VP of
Customer Relations. Junior
Perfect.
Vice President.
Junior Vice President of Customer Relations. And you were out of which office?
Sir, what can I do to make you happy?
I don't know. Not a $25 gift card to an Olive Garden.
Okay.
The breadsticks are great.
All right. Let me just see what I can do for you. Okay. Oh, it says here that you have a newborn as well?
Yes.
How old?
3 weeks tomorrow.
Oh, so your wife can't do it yet, so that's why you're in such a mood?
Can you re-clarify that?
So you can't bag your wife yet, so that's why you're in a mood?
I have to imagine that this isn't real. I have to imagine that you're just like a prank.
Sir, there's literally no problem here. You're just bitching. Is it because you haven't stuck the P in the V yet? That's how this baby came to create? Or do you not know that?
There he goes.